Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Blackout 2024 Grand Finals tournament. I realize I started mixing up my words, but everything is fine. This is a best of 5. So, and Kuro and Quado are up 2 matches to 1. So, if Kuro and Quado win this match, they win the tournament outright. If Apress and Blossom win this first match, they will go to a do or die game 5. Our gimmicks are the same as last time. So ghosts and roots, levers, and all 46 grubs. I am Masso. I will be on commentary today and joined by Aggie.
Hi. It shall be a very exciting match. It will be effectively full clear simulator with both complete Path of Pain and obtain 46 grubs on the board.
Yeah, we are going to need a lot of levers for this board. We need White Palace entrance, left orb, right orb, Path of Pain lever for Path of Pain. We need the Sanctum levers to get the Tyrant. Let's see. Where else do we need levers? I think that's actually it as far as levers go.
Alright, team up.
Oh, Watcher Knights.
Watcher Knights
requires...
Watcher Knights will need Spire.
Yeah, Spire Bridge or Spire... Or any Spire Gate, I believe, works.
Yeah, either lower or upper. Oh, and looks like our runners are ready, so I shall start counting them down. Bye.
So runners are starting in Stag Nest and in Green Path. So I think the first question is, do we see a immediate left cliffs play, or do they just go straight into Crossroads from Stag Nest?
I could see either happening. There is a very real potential of players just going directly to Crossroads and our progression being in left cliff. Oh, we shall see what happens very soon.
Okay, so Blossom is going to buy that Resting Grounds floor. Kuro is not right away.
Yeah, I very much like Kuro not buying it immediately.
Yeah, I agree on this one, because you're going to be going to Dirtmouth, you have shops, and there are a lot of other levers that are going to be more immediately useful.
Absolutely. If Resting Grounds floor becomes useful very quickly, I would see Kuro just immediately walking back to start to buy it.
Yeah. And I would expect to see that if we get Lantern or Dive early.
Yeah, absolutely.
West Sanctum Lower Gate is always an interesting one to see early in a lever rando.
Yeah, our runners won't be worrying too much about Sanctum access.
Okay, Blossom appears to be headed straight to Crossroads. I would say this is the more aggressive play. And Kuro will be doing the same. Oh. Will Kuro be doing the same?
It looks like Kuro is doing left clear. Or not?
Okay, just... Vengefly must not have been cooperative with Kuro.
Yeah.
So early Overgrown Mound Gate is certainly interesting. That means we could see some more of QG early if we get movement. But for the moment, it looks like everyone is going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Fragile Greed, no notches. Quite nice. Will especially be nice for Blossom if they end up needing more Geo.
But yeah. 3 extra Geo is also always nice.
Alright, let's see what is at Fury check here. On Blossom screen. Okay, Peaks lever. And let's see if blue team is going to be immediately punished for buying that Resting Grounds floor. Because if they don't need to spend any money at shops, then it's optimal to buy that right away. There's a Vengeful Spirit that they have enough Geo for, but are not buying?
Yeah, just because it's like 100 and something Geo. So there might be something at other shops that is immediate progression.
See, I'm not sure I agree with that. Because it's a Boulder Killer, you have Fragile Greed, so it's not too much of a pit stop to kill this Boulder here that normally takes you to Green Path, which will get you like 60 Geo by itself.
That is true. And just especially with Blom heading to Molech, that VS would be a great boon for them.
Kuro bought the Vengeful Spirit, so we'll have that for the Moloch fight. Okay, there's a little bit of essence at Grubs. And there's Deep Focus from the lever outside Overgrown Mound. And it looks like we have a little bit of divergence here from AP and Quado. Quado is backtracking to clean out Green Path by the map. A-Press is just going straight down to Queen Station. I feel like this would make more sense if the players' item sets were reversed.
Yeah.
Because if you're AP right now and you have VS, you definitely think about Fireball skipping through Queen Station. Alright, there's some more essence at Queen Station Stag. Just a Hollowness Seal from Moloch.
So when Quado ends up going to Queen Station, I wonder if he will consider doing the Fireball skip with Uncle.
Quado not quite getting the Fireball skip up to this grub, but Squid decided to come along for the party. Kuro not sure initially whether they wanted to buy that nail upgrade from Cornifer. Buying it here, I think, is absolutely the right call.
Absolutely.
I am definitely a proponent of upgrading your nail once right away and then not touching it again for the rest of the seed. Because I don't believe it makes that much of a difference with Warrior Dreams. And for just convenience moving around, it's much nicer. Although it could prove problematic for Pogos.
Oh, it looks like Koda is Gathering Soul. Oh,
Yeah,
so we might
makes a lot of
see.
sense to me because Quado doesn't have much else to do.
Yeah, like Koda could go to MMC with a Fireball skip if you wanted, but that's only a couple of checks.
Yeah, looking at what's logical for A-Press right now, it's just Hornet 1, I believe.
Hmm.
Bapanada.
Oh,
Okay,
yep.
Blossom
Well,
buying
dying
that
the deal.
fireball.
Yeah, so I'm expecting to see a double Fireball skip into Fungal here.
Quado nails it first try, making it look extremely easy. I can assure you from personal experience that it is not.
Yeah.
There's Crossroad Stag right outside. And free Sprint Master from Gruzmother is definitely something our runners are going to enjoy. Kuro appears to just be leaving. Is Kuro just going to leave Salubra?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's interesting that they're not even going to go for that fireball skip.
Yeah, I would have half expected to see the Fireball skip from her. Potentially just wanting some form of movement before going there.
I will say, I think okay, there's Shade Soul from the Fungal Waste Thorns Gauntlet. A-Press also making that fireball skip from Queen Station. Proving why these runners are in the grand finals and I am not. Dash Slash is at Sly. Not going to do anything right away. As is Queen Station Stag, but that also doesn't do anything. And Blossom will be headed to the left side of Cliffs.
And there's also a Perpetual Heart at Sly.
That is very interesting. Yeah, Stagna Stag in Fungal Wastes. We have found so many stags that are just not helpful right now. We're going to get a look at Leg Eater here. There's
Ooh,
Dive.
You're getting that dive right as they're heading in the direction of Sea Peak.
Dirtmouth Station Door, also a stag that doesn't do anything progression-wise. I'm surprised that Kuro... Oh, well, yeah, I think Kuro started going this way before the dive.
Yeah, they did.
I don't agree with, because you still have left Cliffs.
Yeah.
I rolled this seed, so this is a certified Masso seed. And there's Claw at Milototem.
Oh, they kept. Oh, that's gross. That is just so gross.
Can already hear the runners cursing my name in the NPCs.
Yeah, they'd be cursing it because Claw first, not because it's a seed, I think.
Yeah. Alright, so Blossom is going to False Knight first instead of doing Milototem, which I think is the right call here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're going to get punished for it. The starts were Stag Nest and Upper Green Path, to answer the question in chat. Okay, so we've already seen Spire Bridge and Spire Upper Gates from Crossroads. So I am keeping an eye on potential Storeroom Stag to right City progression. And Grimchild at False Knight.
Potential divine progression, maybe?
Yeah, we do have one of the Fragiles already in our possession, and we know where a second is.
Blossom immediately walking out.
Nobody on blue team is going to have enough Geo for whatever this Fragile Heart is, so if it's something, they're going to have to go get Geo.
Mm-hmm.
Quado is doing MMC area, which we have not seen yet. And there's wings. We may not be getting Dash for a while.
Yeah, Dash could be pretty much anywhere at this point in time.
And there's a Dream Nail and Ancestral Mound. Distant Village Stag at the Ancestral Mound route.
Oh, that's...
So Blossom is going to have to leave that, and I don't think Kuro went to get that either, which...
Kuro whooped out after previewing it.
I disagree with that decision.
Yeah, you can get it, it's just a little pain. Get it. Like, it's slow, but might as well do it now while you're there.
And you don't have a ton in logic as far as access out of Crossroads, Green Path, Fungal, that sort of thing. You have Crystal Peak you can do. And there's Dreamgate at Gorb.
Oh, wow.
Locked. A lot of soul refills at GG, but not much else. A-Press finishing off Elder Who. Getting Salubra's Blessing. And it looks like Kuro is going to go do this Dark Room, I think, with that Dreamgate placement.
Absolutely. Ooh, okay. Blom is heading towards Milototem.
Yep, so they are going to get this Claw. And I think the question after this turns into how long does it take before A-Press goes and gets those wings? Because Blossom will almost certainly be doing Crystal Peak after this.
Absolutely. I imagine they'll just go directly into Peak.
Quado, by the way, is just chilling on 1 HP. Entering Wraith's Arena. Okay, healing. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You don't want to die here. Kuro taking a dunk in Dark Jonies. Right, A-Press is going and doing Hornet 1.
for doing lower end or muscle memory?
As a reminder, the wings were behind MMC area at the Geo chest. So that is where we would like to see A-Press go to keep this race close. Right,
So already checked. Yeah, check 3 green path low tablets is a goal on the board.
Quado is going to be going into Queen's Gardens. I don't hate this play, given that you can get the corner for bench. You don't have any of the levers that you really want to have for this. You don't have Petra Arena, and you don't have QG ground block. But you can go back later, easily from the bench.
Yeah, get corner for bench. Not too bad. Now I have to ask Quado.
I also neglected to mention that King Station Stag was actually from the Howling Wraiths check. So that is right city access, and is going to be access to Upper City as well. Which could be very big for Kuro and Quado if A-Press and Blossom don't figure out a way to get over there soon. I'm not sure why Quado set a Dream Gate there.
Yeah, just in case he dies is my guess.
Oh, he did that before the bench. Slow. Okay.
Yeah. Right, Thicker is also heading towards the peak.
Blossom doing the dark room to get to to get from Crystal Peak to Resting Grounds. Quado debating whether or not to reveal that 5 Hollow Nest Seals goal, because there was one at the corner for mapping QG, and they have 4.
And Quado electing not to reveal it. I quite like it.
I mean, I also don't think you need to spend the Geo on it. You're very likely to find another one.
Absolutely.
Right. Looks like Quado is checking Divine. Yeah, Blossom making it through that dark room, by the way.
Nothing at the grade, just a soul refill.
Alright, and following up on that RG floor that we got earlier, just going to the King's Idol. Single gate above Lem at the Gravedigger. So we are seeing a lot of city levers at this point. I was about to say I want to see Quado or Kuro go to city, and Quado is already there before I finished my sentence.
And Love Key at King Station Stag.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff to do in city right now with all these levers. Kuro does not have soul to try to do the fireball. You can get through with the Sex Slash, I believe, but it is awful. There's Tower of Love exit from the Dream Nail cutscene.
I saw there being a couple of exits here, but not.
Yeah, Rusting Grounds not really appearing to pay off so far for Blossom here. Alright, Quado is going into Pleasure House. 2 ghosts here, plus the 2 checks. There's Swim. Welcome in, Raiders. We are doing a 2v2 team race randomizer. The goal is true ending blackout, so each team needs to mark all 25 goals in this board and then beat Radiance. Okay, Aprus getting that wings. So, they're a little late to that, but not devastatingly so. And there's the dupe wings from Crystal Peak.
And the dupe Jade Soul.
Oh, had we not already seen Spire Bridge Gate? I thought we already saw that, but apparently we just saw that in Resting Grounds from Blossom.
Very nice.
Which, that is quite nice. Because that essentially splits City in half. Alright. I'm curious to see if we get an edge play here from Kuroquado soon, having Swim, having multiple edge goals on the board, having Dive, Claw, Wings. I wouldn't be too shocked to see a dash and edge here.
Yeah. It looks like we're seeing a Spyro from Quarter.
There's Waterway's exit gate from CG2.
Quarter trying to kill that Great Husk Sentry from outside the arena.
Yeah, it's much more pleasant to do if you have Shriek, but Wraiths will get the job done. Blossom is doing Glade. We'll see if they find anything from here.
It is possible that we can see that.
Blossom accidentally interacting with the ghost instead of holding the... while trying to hold the direction. That is very unfortunate. And Blossom down to 1 HP. Okay, there's the King Station Stag from A-Press. And there's Mantis Lord's access from the Spire Bridge Gate. And Quado is just going to leave right away instead of going all the way up to the toll bench. I think you get the toll bench first here, but I do like... I'm sorry?
I don't think they had the Spire Gate. Otherwise, I think
that's right,
Quado would have continued.
That's right, because that was in Resting Grounds.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Blossom took a death to Revik. That is unfortunate. But Revik is very scary. I'm surprised to see this many Pogo Berries. Especially because it looks like Blossom isn't 100% comfortable with them. Generally, I think most people think it's much easier to try to get Revik above you and then parry him as he passes above your head.
Yeah, I tend to do those kind of parries.
Okay, there's D-Dark and QG Stag.
Well, that's very nice.
Oh, and there's a dash in Crystal Peak. I didn't see where exactly, but that is very major.
Yeah. Looks like the relic in the big forearm.
And there's a white fragment at the Glade root.
That him.
Alright, there's the Dirtmouth elevator. We're seeing a lot more of right fungal from Quado here than we saw from A-Press. Just having the ability to do a lot more.
The question in chat. It was somewhere in C Peak. Likely the big drop room. Not exactly sure where though.
Also getting Dreamwheeler from Crystal Peak, which is going to be really nice when Brown Team does Glade. I think I have to estimate that that saves about 10 seconds by itself. Just from the extra time spent Dream Nailing.
I could see Kuro heading towards heading toward resting grounds after they've finished up in C Peak.
Alright, Blossom is working on Crystal Peak now, so they should get that dash shortly. Alright. Oh! Smacking their head on the spikes, but a well-timed soul refill from A-Press.
That was so very close to getting that hazard respawn.
Alright. And nothing at that lever. Kerr and Quado, I believe, isolated that.
Yeah, they did. King's brand at one of the Mantis Lord's levers.
Yeah, there was also a Duke Dreamer there as well. Abyss is on the table, but there's only one check that can be done there right now. And I think that as much as I love seeing Abyss, I don't think that Quado and Kuro are going to be rushing there anytime soon.
Yeah.
So despite this movement disadvantage, we're seeing pretty even on checks between both teams.
Well, Abyss Street and Shade Soul back to, Shade Cloak back to back.
Yeah. Abyss Shriek and Crystallized Mound, Shade Cloak and Mantis Village. That is true, being even on checks. But Blue has done Glade, which is a lot of very quick checks. There's another white fragment, by the way. So Voidheart check is going to be on the table here when Kuro finds that second white fragment.
Any birthplace egg progression enjoyers?
Raise his hand.
Me too. Right. It could also be a void art progression
It
with
could.
Ground Team having Jade Cloak.
Yeah, there are a lot of
saying
possibilities
level
for
progression.
Cursed Abyss progression, especially having that swim. Claudio doing right fungal. If I had to gather a guess, he's probably going to chain that into waterways.
I would imagine so.
We have not seen the Abyss Lighthouse lever, so either Voidheart or that lever would be required to get to right side. Okay, and there's that dash in Crystal Peak. I think it was at the lever outside the Crystal Heart room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I haven't seen that damage tank used before in that room to get through Sea Ash Gauntlet faster from Blossom. I like that though.
I like it. I've only ever seen it in 90%.
I mean, not that specific damage tank.
Yeah.
It was an inventory drop into one of the lasers.
Very stylish.
Alright, Kuro cleaning up crypts, and then I would assume they are going to do Glade after this.
Yeah. I would imagine so.
Bapanada.
And there is the Spire Bridge Gate for Ground Team.
Dupe swim in waterways, a classic.
Yeah, everyone in waterways needs to make sure that to get their swimming lessons in.
That's true. Alright, Grey Prince Zote has the dupe claw.
That's funny.
That is very funny.
That's definitely the intended claw copium.
Yeah, just, shade skip up to bread it. Easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Fluke Nest and Spell Twister and Fungal Core. Yeah, and Kuro doing the more traditional parrying method, I would say here. World Sense from the Deep Nest Mask Shard. Oh, Lower Sanctum Gate was also in Glade. I missed that on Blossom Street.
Yeah, I missed that.
Kuro down to 2 health, by the way. Okay, going to take a heal here. And back down to 1 health.
Yeah, that D-Dog pop-up kind of hurting Kuro a little bit.
Blossom checking the deep focus check. Oh, using the Wraiths to air stall and save it. Very, very good.
Very impressive.
Knowing how to get yourself out of a jam like that is quite difficult. Kuro seeing that King Soul, I'm sure not happy about it.
Yep. Kuro might have half thought, maybe I can do this with Revik as well.
There's the other Sanctum access at City Storerooms. And now we have Logical Sanctum access. So we're not supposed to be in Resting Grounds yet. Actually, I say that and then realize that's a lie. We have RG floor access, claw, wings, and swim, so we can get there from Crossroads.
We're not going for the King Soul. Which is understandable, but
it's definitely understandable. Especially because you can just bench warp back and get it later without losing too much time.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're seeing Kuro here going to Edge.
Yeah, I like this. I'll first look into Ed. We know that DPZ isn't anything.
Nail upgrade at Nailsmith.
Dearest Mothody.
And just the left Pilgrim's Way bridge at, I believe that is Nail 3.
I believe so too.
There's Lantern and Edge from the Snowy Relic. Yeah, now that both teams have done Glade, a check difference is really starting to show itself. 191 for blue team versus 208 for brown team.
Yeah, it's not so big a checks difference that it's insurmountable.
Certainly, especially not in Blackout True Ending.
Absolutely. For it being such a volatile format as it is.
So we're seeing Sanctum here from A-Press. We have not seen this yet from brown team.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see Sanctum very soon there. With Quado and City Storms. And we're going to get the streak very soon from Blossom, as they are now in Seamount.
Six-knot Shaman Stone at the storerooms route.
That's so rude.
No one's going to be able to enjoy that. Right, Kuro is checking Egg Shop. Nothing of value there. And A-Press is going straight into Tyrant.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's taken any nail upgrades so far. I would hope so.
I would hope so. If he hasn't, I hope he takes them in this fight. With Streak and Shade Soul, it wouldn't be the worst thing to not take them.
True. Still a roughly minute-and-a-half fight.
Yeah.
With all Void Spells, Shaman, and Nail Zero. Alright, Quado is headed into Sanctum. Getting a quick slash in there. I assume that blue team got that, and I just missed it.
Yeah, I think I missed it as well.
Oh, defeat Soul Tyrant is on a golden board. That makes doing Soul Tyrant make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Right, Kuro buying Dash Slash and the Fragile Heart from Sly. And Blossom getting that Dream Gate as Apress finishes the Tyrant fight. And there's a Woken Dream Nail from Tyrant. Oh, I'm wishing it wasn't on the board now. By the way, that's 2 Dream Nail locked Dream Nails, which is pretty gross.
Yeah, it is really gross. Oh, I'm gonna shut my mouth before I say anything and curse the seed even more.
Shopkey in Sanctum. There's another white fragment in Sanctum as well.
So that would be... yeah, that'll be obtainable Void Heart for both team.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to recall where that white fragment that Kuro and Quado have that Apress and Blossom don't.
I forgot. And Abyss is looking real tempting now. Yeah, I was in Mantis Village. I thought it was Mantis Lord rewards.
That's right, it was Mantis Lord's rewards. Thank you for bailing me out.
And so once Quado gets that King Soul for a brown team, I can see Kuro warping and to get the Void Heart from the Glade route.
Yeah. King Soul would be nice to have, but Void Heart being potential progression is certainly something that you'd kind of be side-eyeing right now. Apress is going into Spire, presumably going to be doing Watcher Knights in just a moment. All right, and there's that King Soul for Quado.
Yep, and there is not there.
Rancid Egg at the edge route, so our runners won't have to do that today. And Hidden Station Stag in Upper Kingdom's Edge. Kuro appears to be right behind, though. So if they don't warp out after Camp Bench, they'll be getting that.
Yeah.
Or after completing Oro Dive Area, I suppose.
D nothing at Markov 5.
That is a very quick Markov from Kuro. Shade Cloak was in Mantis Village, also at the rewards.
Mantis Lords. Hella stack. You put Mantis Lords behind a random obtain, suddenly they become super stacked.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, A-Press about to do Mantis Lord, so about to find the goodies there. And there's Dash Master at the Paylurker Swim Totem. Swim Relic. Alright. I'm not sure if Kuro has Spore Shroom equipped. If they don't, they're going to need to come back here for the lore tablet.
Or possibly going to set a Dream Gate outside of 420 Dive.
Alright, Blossom about to get Lantern. And with that Lantern, I believe both teams will be able to full clear Green Path minus Shape of On.
Yeah. So knowing these teams, they might just go for Shape of On skip.
Not... I mean, they don't have Crystal Heart either, so I don't see that happening, just because of how slow it is.
Yeah, that's true.
To do that skip. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's possible to get through the Shape of On room without Crystal Heart or Ismus Tier.
From memory, it is. It's just a real pain.
Quado making quick work of Fluke Marm.
Okay. Bird does have this portion of the things. There you go. Comment answering that Shape of On skip is indeed possible without Z-Dash.
Alright, Quado checking Junk Pit here. Dupe Shriek. Some nice cycles to open those chests faster.
It's just so satisfying to see E-Pass at Junk Pit. So potentially something good at Oak-Check, guys.
Quado's headed straight there.
Yep.
Blossom not having nearly as easy a time with Markov as
Yeah,
Kuro
Markov just
did.
being a little bit of a bully. Getting it done regardless.
Both teams now have their third fragile. I don't think either team has checked it yet.
I do not believe so.
And there's Tram Pass.
That's funny. That is real funny.
Vertical Tram Pass, unlocking the horizontal Tram Pass. And Quado is going to go check that strength right away.
Alright, check pulling through. Yeah, chat pointing out that blue team might take a while to find that tram pass.
I'm not sure I agree, because I think that blue will make a priority of going to waterways after the Flukemar mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not for the Flukemar mark, I would 100% agree.
Yeah. Flukemar on the board definitely makes waterways a priority.
There's Elegant Key at the broken elevator route.
And Quado just leaving a cheeky D-gate.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think you either just do it or I think you just do it.
I think Quado's hoping for Shadesol exit, so he doesn't have to get that E key.
That is true.
So I don't necessarily disagree with not doing it straight away. You've got so much other stuff to do.
Yeah.
That you might as well just wait and try to find the Shadesol exit gate.
Yeah, it does kind of tie down your Dream Gate, which is not great. But with where Quado is, that isn't too important at the moment.
Yeah.
And A-Press is now in waterways. So sizing up what we still need between our teams, we still need Defender's Crest. We still need a lot of White Palace levers.
Yeah, we still need a whole lot. We don't.
And we need one Dreamer.
Yeah.
Path of Paingate in Kingdom's Edge. I think that was from Lurker.
Yeah, that was from Lurker. So Blom already has that one.
I honestly don't recall where Lurian was, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, I don't remember where Lurian was either. I definitely saw it being kicked off, but I don't remember where it was. It might have been in Waterways, I think. Because I vaguely remember seeing it there.
That would make sense. Alright, Blossom is going and getting that Void Heart. So if something is in the right side of Abyss, and they follow up on this, which I assume blue team will, because otherwise there's no point in getting this now. If something's over there, that could be a huge break.
Yeah, very much something that could swing the race into more blue team's favor.
Because I believe that brown team has been ahead to every single movement thus far.
Yes. Every single major movement item brown team has been in first two.
And Blossom headed down into Abyss, going to be leaving the Lifeblood Core Rancid Egg. It's not Rancid Egg.
It's an arcane egg.
Arcane Egg, thank you. It was an egg of some kind.
Yeah, it's an egg.
Okay, there's the elevator pass from Junk Pit for blue. Quado went and checked Shio. Don't believe there was anything there.
Very convenient lifeblood location for this goal.
Yeah, this is going to telegraph to Brown that Blossom is in Abyss.
Yep.
And I think if you've been looking at a lot of the goals thus far, when they've been marked, I think that Brown team would think they're ahead. And there's Crystal Heart.
Lifeblood core. That's the location.
Yeah. That is a hilarious C-Dash location. And there's Defender's Crest in there too.
You love to see it. I love
that dash
this
slash
location.
through the wall on the Deepness Spike Scrub before.
That's so cool. I sure hope Guru, once getting this bench, just goes to get that Void Heart.
I would anticipate that, given this goal mark, at least relatively soon.
Yeah.
Because if you think you're ahead, you don't want to give your opponents a chance to catch up. And leaving an area behind that you know they've done is a very good way to give them a chance to catch up. Dupe dash in failed tramway. Nothing at the Void Heart check. And there's the other Crystal Heart.
Yeah. Wow.
Do we have a plot armor emote? I want a plot armor emote.
Yeah. We need a plot armor emote. Oh, BOTE has one.
Because that very well could have just massively bailed out Brown. Right, Kuro finishing off Galeon. I don't believe we've seen anything else in Abyss, besides the things that were in the Lifeblood core room, there's Hera above Galeon. So that is Black Egg access for Brown Team. A-Press checking Tuck right away. Not going to get anything for it. And holding off on talking to Lem, I absolutely like this.
Yeah.
So with the timing, you could potentially guess that that D crest is down there.
Yeah, so holding off on it, it makes it much more difficult to read where it is.
Yeah, and it's not like you're leaving behind a check by doing so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where Lurian was. It was at the Crystal Peak Dirtmouth elevator.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Right, and that is Dung Defender down.
Okay, this is something that's increasing. At this point, Brown Team are at around 10 grubs ahead of Blue Team.
I'm not sure we need any more items to obtain grubs.
We do not. Yeah, all the grubs are accessible.
Alright, A-Press is going to find this elegant key and is going to grab it.
I like that Dreamgate placement. AP. You can see a skip into Isma's Grove after it is finished. The route.
Cloth quest line is just going to give Soul Catcher this time. An Emilicia door from White Lady.
Very nice. Skip into Isma's Grove from A-Press.
I was going to chastise A-Press. It's like you have C-Dash, but if you hit it second try, it's like, okay, I don't have any room to chastise you.
Jade Soul exit gate in Waterway in Isma's Grove.
Yeah, so that is going to make that elegant key that AP just spent time getting and that Quado has not yet gotten pretty useless.
If I was AP, I'd feel a little bad right now. But
it's like you could call that plot armor, but that's not nearly as egregious as the Crystal Heart.
As the C-Dash. I can't disagree with A-Press's choice to get the elegant key because it's like, what if that Shade Soul exit gate is in a really terrible location?
Yeah. Mantis Claw access from Kuro in DV. And and both teams are going to be going and doing Shade Soul pretty much simultaneously. And there's the dupe.
Another Void Heart. That's wow, so much plot armor. What the heck?
Palace Right Orb at Blue Lake.
At Progression Egg. At this point, there might be some Palace sluggers in Palace itself.
Yeah. Although you don't have Palace entrance lever yet.
Yeah. That's not
I would
great.
assume it's why none of the runners have gone there quite yet.
Yeah, that's my assumption as well.
But you do have the bench there. Oh hey, speaking of Palace entrance orb, it's just it Hive Mask Shard.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love it. That is something that we may not see for a while from Kurokwado.
I imagine Blue Team are absolutely hating that right now. That
Alright, there's that E-Crest mark. Yeah.
Yeah, Quado is very
Quado is already here, so...
Quado is very soon gonna find the funny C-dash.
Alright, that is Hive Knight down for Blossom. So that will be Vespa and Hive Blood. And Kuro is going and doing Nosk. I was going to be confused and then realized Nosk is on the board.
1 second, to look at the board for Kuro spending 4,000 gear.
There's Great Slash at Nail 4. That's NMG.
That is NMG, and it's hella gross.
Show us a Palace left orb here. No, I believe we are still missing Palace left orb, which we will need for Path of Pain. And then Blue Team is missing a Dreamer still. Duke Dreamnail just chilling at Nosk, by the way.
Yeah, you know. Game how casually at Nos.
Ismus tier in White Palace. Let's see, and I'm not sure exactly how many levers Apress and Blossom are missing, whether they're missing both orbs or just the one.
Never mind,
Okay,
they just left off.
Left orb in Palace on left side. Come on,
That is
what
funny.
is this? I want a refund. It's like, I don't care that it was actually not vanilla.
It was French vanilla, so give me my money back. Okay, looks like there is heading toward lower edge and by extension. So we shall see entrance hope for brown team.
Alright. Yeah, with 46 scrubs on the board, that makes this entrance lever much less bad. Because you have to go all the way that deep into Hive anyways for a grub. Did Blossom just swing at that lever and miss the lever?
I did not see it happen, so I'm not sure. It's very possible.
Alright, Apress and Blossom have narrowed the check difference down to 14.
It is one of the levers that break, but it's very obvious when it's broken. Yeah. That pointing out that while the check lead has diminished, the grub lead has not. The grub lead has not.
Yeah, 37 to, I believe, 32?
Not 100% sure. We shall see the grub difference very, very soon. Yeah, 33 to 34. Oh, so 38 to 34. So the grub lead has actually diminished by quite a lot, actually. The grub difference is now 4, where before it was around 10. Rando about to get the soul recall from on the garden map on top.
Alright, seeing our first look at archives from Blossom here. Yeah, no Master's Quarry check, just a soul refill.
Mm-hmm.
And Kuro is headed into Hive. Given that Blossom has not done Path of Pain yet, that neither Blossom or Apress have done Path of Pain, I'm assuming they're missing the right orb.
Yeah. I am assuming they're missing either the right orb or the Path of Pain. Unless we've seen the Path of Pain.
We've seen Path of Pain, that was at Pale Lurker.
Yeah. Yeah, Carter going for the scream skip and getting it. You love to see it.
Yeah.
They were in for an incredibly quick collector fight.
Yeah. And that's Collector dead. Yeah, Collector just got melted. There is a third Dreamer for blue team.
Very nice stream down drop from Apras.
Definitely save time. And there's that palace entrance orb from Kuro.
And Kuro electing to warp out. I don't believe there was really anything at Hive Night, from memory.
I don't believe there was anything there either. Warping out there is very confusing to me. Because if you warp out there that far into Hive, that makes me think that's something I think you only would do in Go mode. Because you're never going back.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if our team are in Go mode.
However, Quado is still fighting No Eyes, which I don't see you doing if you're in Go mode.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Monomon.
Oh, hi Monomon.
Fancy seeing you here.
No, yeah, in Brown team's eyes, they can't be in Go mode because they do not have left lever.
Hera was at the Galian Lifeblood.
Kuro might be making the call that there are White Palace levers in White Palace.
I mean, this is absolutely the right call once you get Entrance Orb, because Atrium Bench means you basically don't lose any time coming back later.
Absolutely. Atrium Bench is just in a central place.
Right, Blossom getting this Wings Locked rub in Basin.
Both teams have done Paylocker, so no. Both teams have the level. Brown team needs the left orb level, which they're going to be getting very soon.
Blue team is missing the right orb, which I don't remember where that is, but I believe Kuro and Quado got it relatively early.
I believe so as well. I definitely remember seeing it. I don't remember where. And there is left level for her.
Yeah, and Quado is just leaving.
Yeah, 100% in Go mode.
Apress headed to Distant Village. Right Orb might have been here.
Might have been. If it is, that would be great. Or it is not. It might be up there.
Yeah, Kuro just walking right past the Path of Pain. Check. They know they're in go mode. Which means that Blossom and A-Press are really running out of time. And they're still... Yeah, they're still only at 40 grubs. So... they're in pretty deep trouble. I do not believe that Brown still needs charms to buy out Salubra. What they might need is Geo.
Yeah.
But
they do
selling
have
to Lem should
a
not be too difficult.
They can also get Godfather money.
That is true. That would actually be quite a bit faster. And it looks like that is what Blossom is doing. Still not quite enough money. They're about 200 Geo short.
Oh no. So Looper demanding a lot of Geo this seed.
Oh, this is where Right Orb was. It was Progression Egg.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so mean. Progression Egg having progression. What the heck is this?
Yeah, finding that Right Orb just as Kuro marks complete Path of Pain. Which, ironically, I don't think that Kuro and Quado get as early as they do if they have that Resting Grounds floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Quado is going to grab that last grub, and then grab Grubfather's Geo. Or is not going to grab the Geo.
Yeah, and it looks like Kerr is getting Lem money.
Yeah.
Maybe Kerr was getting both Lem money and Grub Daddy money.
Lem money is plenty.
Never mind. 17k is a lot.
Yeah,
at the second
at the
half.
end of a Blackout Tea, you have a lot of relics to sell.
Yeah.
and Quado into THK. There's 46 grubs from A-Press. Blossom actually in the very last room.
And A-Press going to buy out Celebro.
Yeah. This is going to be pretty close.
Absolutely.
Like, if Quado and Kuro don't take a death to Radiance, then they should be obviously fine. But if we do see Radiance death, it gets a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah, Quado looks to be playing it safe with a bunch of lifeblood.
Yeah.
And then there's Kuro.
Is Kuro overcharmed?
I have no idea if Kuro is
Okay.
overcharmed. But Kuro has 0 lifeblood. Doesn't look like Kuro is overcharmed.
Okay. Kuro is not, in fact, overcharmed. Thank you for answering my question.
Kuro immediately taking damage to Radiant.
Quado on climb.
We shall see how Radiant cooperates with Kuro in phase 2.
Still staying pretty close to the middle.
Yeah. Very cool. Quite
And
cooperative.
yeah. This is far from a perfect pattern, but it's good enough.
Not awful.
There's our GGs from Quado.
No underplat disqualified. How could you do this, Kuro?
And there's our GGs from Kuro.
GG's. GG's band team. GG's blue team for putting up such an incredible match.
Yeah, I assume blue team will want to finish, just given that they are already in Radiance. But yeah, it's like, if I had to say who played, like strictly who played better this seed, I don't have a good answer.
Yeah, there is no good answer because both teams played incredibly well.
Yeah.
Some choices
Very
just
close.
paid off.
Lost
More
and Press
for
slightly behind, but were late to basically every movement.
Yeah.
And did slightly more checks. But also weren't super significantly late to any movement.
Exactly, yeah. At most, they were a couple of minutes late to the major movement.
And there's GG's from A-Press and Blossom.
G.
GG.
GG's.
GG's, everyone. Very
Why
good
did it
match.
have to be there? Why did I go to Grubfather and then not have enough Geo for Salubra and then be like, well, I'm here to check Blue Lake Egg, but it's probably just not there anyway.
Oh no.
Progression egg being progression. What the heck is this?
Planned to do Salubra on the same trip, we probably would have been like fine, or it would have been closer at least.
Wait, what was that? What was that progression egg?
It
was
was
the right
orb.
That was our
That's what I
Goma.
found right now.
Oh, we got that. That was our
Good.
first orb, actually.
We didn't have any palace orbs for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, one
no,
was
so
in
like,
Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left orb in left palace.
Mhm.
What the
I
heck,
found-
Comosity? I want a refund.
I found right orb and then
Mysterious.
we found entrance orb. I was like, oh, okay, more checks. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, goddamn. So that was actually so close. I was
Yeah.
so scared.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quado and Kuro were slightly ahead to all the movement except for Crystal Heart.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Yeah.
When we found the Duke Crystal Heart, we're like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
But
They
I just
actually
didn't
did
want to
not
do.
get that Crystal
that
Heart.
one.
Yeah,
They
when you
got
say-
one in Abyss.
Yeah, we did a bit
yeah.
pretty early.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got the Duke Crystal Heart and said they got that one.
We
Okay.
found the Crystal Heart
Yeah.
tramway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
well-
a dash and a C dash there.
I mean,
Yeah, I
like-
was.
I wanted to put
I
off
was-
Abyss until Crystal Heart because it sucks to do without C dash.
Yeah.
And second, that
was-
C dash was there.
Yeah, I was yelling about plot armor a little bit, especially with the Void Heart being at the Glade route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we did it early, because we knew we could get Void Heart and we had King Brand, so it's like we can just do all those things now. It seemed like a good progression chain to follow.
Like we found we knew where it was, and I was like, oh, the last time I did this early, we lost. So I'm just gonna skip this. and hope
Yeah,
something else.
I felt
and
I
we-
made the same choice about the basin tree because that
I
was
did
like
that one. I got
yeah, that was EP, and I was
so
like,
mad
no,
about
it.
it.
We were like,
Apress did it, and then immediately got the
Shade Soul exit.
exit
Yeah,
right after
the next check, yeah.
Yeah, the very next check.
Yeah, like I was just like, oh, was it the right choice to like do this? And I was like, okay, right. Shit was
Punished for remembering Whispering Roots. I can't believe this.
never punished.
Never
for skipping
punished.
them.
Yeah, I definitely was ranting about plot armor a little bit.
The plot armor.
Quado, you have a plot armor emote, is that correct?
It's not but it is a drawing that next.
Oh yeah, the
The
drawing.
drawing? Okay.
It should be an emote.
That should be an emote.
Yeah, and then like,
How did you all feel getting the claw into wings? And I guess like earlier than us a little bit. Like
You were like, oh, I guess we're not getting dash for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
No,
play
it
me
was
this time, Miles.
it was
I'm
like we
playing
found Claw,
last time.
and then like, oh, okay, Claw was here. I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, this is such a shit check. They're never gonna check this. And then like, I guess when you all find Claw, oh, okay, that's not that. Okay.
Well, we were like last checked it. I was in
Oh,
Hornet
yeah, last
and
check.
Bottom
Yeah.
was doing that. There were our last two things, yeah.
Last check progression.
I
the
was-
classic.
I was very surprised to see Kuro, to see you go do that.
Did you have
No,
dive
because,
when
like-
you went for it or no?
No, I did, but like it's also like I was
You got
like
dive
going-
on the way.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
because like in my mind, it's like, I'm gonna full clear Crossroads, and then I'm gonna go back and do cliff stuff. Because like I skipped left side cliffs, and I just went straight to Crossroads.
Yeah, both
See,
teams
that
skipped left
that-
side cliffs.
That was what I was going to do, but then we got Crossroads stuck, so I was like, okay, I'll just do cliffs because AP doesn't have access to cliffs, but AP has access to False Night now.
And then we also got stag a little bit
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah. I would say I'm more confused about seeing that Milo Totem before seeing False Night and Ancestral Mound from Kuro.
I also was surprised, but I was just like, yeah,
I- no,
I
so
think
I
it
went back-
might be something. So I was like, okay.
I went back to Sly first. Then I was like, oh wait, I should have done Ema. And I was like, oh, but then if I do this, then I'm already here. I might as well just do Milo Totem. You know what I mean? Like get the grab and go and do Milo Totem. unless we find like if we found something else, I would just like went back, and then like on the way there dive. I was like, oh, thinking maybe, and then suddenly it's claw. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Then I guess. Like yeah, that's just Rando.
It's a classic.
Random.
It's a Rando classic. Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with this. I've placed first, second, third, and fourth in a random tourney.
Yeah.
Stay
Yeah,
tuned
that's
for
like
the
what
All
I-
Majors
like,
2025
kinda
tournament where I've placed
For sure,
fifth.
for sure.
No, please. No
Guys,
more.
guys, no. Stay tuned for the
Hey,
Lockout 2025 tournament.
everyone loves All Majors, right?
Can
right,
we
right,
have
No,
some-
right,
no.
Reviews, right? Double
Yeah,
elimination All Majors, right?
No,
Double elimination All Majors.
no, lockout.
New
Lockout,
concept,
lockout.
right?
Yo, lockout.
All right.
Yeah. G-Star City.
Did someone say Glitch Rando
Yes.
tourney? Ice?
Ice?
But
Yeah.
since that was Kuro and Quado's third quote unquote win in the best of 5. Congratulations to Quado and Kuro, our 2024 Blackout True Ending Rando champions.
Shout out to
Yippee, thank you.
Shout outs to the grubs. Yippee.
That's the gross.
Yeah.
Shout outs to
Sure,
Chef
Quado.
Road for being my background music.
Yeah. And GG Super Quado for going. I forget the number 0 for the entire tournament. A very large number. And yes, a very big thank you to the tournament organizers, Nasser and Valentin.
True.
They did a very good, incredible job running the tournament, and yeah, wouldn't have happened without them.
Also, shout out to Maddie who restreamed all the grand final.
Absolutely.
True.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Maddie. Maddie is doing the restream of this in Australia right now. So even more impressive. Yippee.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all for
Thank you.
watching, and hopefully we will see you around the next tournament.